What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Purposeful Journey podcast. This your boy Sylvester, aka Sly.
And this is the one and only Perry Brown, man, aka Mr. Ambitious or Ambitious P. Brown.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome to episode 4 of our podcast, man. Today, I think we're just going to talk about just the importance of taking care of yourself. Making sure that you take care of yourself, man. Doing some inner maintenance, inner work, because we know this episode was supposed to be recorded on the 1st of July, but we pushed it back to today because we've been running ragged, with work and everything, and we definitely needed time to regroup and to just rebuild, man. So, and I know Perry for sure. I know you was talking to me about it before that day. That you definitely needed that time because you was just going nonstop every day that week, right?
Absolutely, man. Like, you got to take time for yourself. Everybody on the grind.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody got things that they want to accomplish, man. But at the same time, man, you got to make sure you take care of yourself and your inner body. Your outer body gonna tell you to keep going, but your inner body gonna soon tell you, hey, slow it down. And that's what it told me a few weeks ago, man. It told me to settle down. You're gonna get things done, but make sure that you pace yourself too, because when you force yourself to get things done, then you still gonna end in disaster. So
Mm-hmm.
for me, I like, do I want to take my time and get things done the right way, or do I want to take my time to focus on getting it done immediately, and then I'm still messing up in the process? So that's why I had to slow it down personally.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's been a crazy few weeks. I'll say it's been a crazy few weeks, man. We just grinding. I'm just trying to find a good work-life balance, if you will. Because some people be working multiple jobs. Some people work 2, 3 jobs, trying to make ends meet out here, just trying to survive out here, and there's no work-life balance that they would like to have. So it's very important that you make that time to find that work-life balance for yourself and take care of your inner maintenance, because we're not machines, we're not robots. And even then, like, even machines go through wear and tear. They go through some work that needs to be done, some repairs that need to be done. The same with cars, the same with anything. You need to repair it, you need to do some damage control, or whatever the case may be. You need to repair it, take that time to repair it, whatever it costs. I know it may cost a lot, but you got to do what you got to do. And with ourselves, it don't cost much. It don't. You just got to make that time for yourself to do some inner maintenance. Treat yourself as you would treat your phone, how you would charge your phone, how you would, put some gas in your car. Do the same thing for yourself. Recharge yourself. Put some gas, refuel yourself. Whether it be prayer, meditation, reading the Bible, going for a run, going for a walk, whatever it is that you need to do to take care of yourself, please do it. I urge it, because we're, like I said, we're not machines. We're not made to just go, 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 go all the time. And Perry, you know from experience, man. You've heard of the hustle no sleep culture, like especially in college. The hustle no sleep kind of thing. What are your thoughts on that?
Man, hustle no sleep, man. It was just one of those type of times where we were all gas, no brakes. You
Yeah.
know, like I said, we were trying to focus on getting on out of there. A lot of us, even myself, I'm guilty of this. We were so focused on getting out of there in 4 years. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? I went to college in '08, supposed to graduate in 2012. But the reality is it didn't happen that way.
Mm-hmm.
And life showed me that in the process. I'm like, all right, man, I'm trying to take all these classes, taking 6, 7 classes, just trying to get out of here immediately. And little do I know, and little do we all know, the more classes we taking and things like that, the more stress we putting on our body.
Oh
Because
yeah.
now you got to focus on 6 different classes, in opposed to taking your time and focus on maybe on 3 or 4 classes, minimizing yourself so that way you can, have more time to, regroup and recharge from these classes. Now you going back to back to back to back to back. You got assignments that's due every single day. So, all of us was on that hustle, that hustle no sleep flow, man. But shoot, man, it'll tell on you after a while. It will. It really will tell on you after a while, because your body will tell you, hey, sit down. Sit down somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Because all you're gonna do is just drive yourself crazy, and then not only does that affect you, it affect people around you too. So you got to think about your
Mhm.
surroundings too when it come down to being all gas, no brakes.
Yeah, man. Like college was definitely the worst period of it, honestly, in my opinion. Like we would, like you said, we were just going, and not just with classwork and stuff, organizations on campus, events, fraternities, sororities, whatever it was. We were just doing anything and everything because we were just always on the go. Anybody who knows me, who's listening to this podcast, y'all know how I was at CSU. I was always doing something. If I wasn't with SAC, I was with Collegiate 100. If I wasn't with Collegiate 100, I was with APO. And if I wasn't with APO, I was with Residence Life. I was doing something. Like if I wasn't doing that, I ran for homecoming king. I was doing so much on campus, and I kept myself going because I told myself I couldn't afford to just sit around. I can't just sit down and do nothing. I needed to do something. I needed to keep myself busy, to keep myself focused. And all the while, God was trying to show me that it's important to stay focused. It's important to stay the course. But at the same time, you need to understand that you got to sometimes stop, to take a breather, just stop. When he wants you to stop, just stop. That doesn't mean to stop altogether, but he wants you to stop. Even if it's for the moment, he's telling you to stop because he needs you to listen to him. He needs you to listen to what he needs. He needs you to do what he wants you to do. He needs your focus and your attention. And that's the biggest thing that I had to learn for myself, is just understanding that hustle culture, no sleep, that it's toxic. It's toxic. I'm all for hustling. Anybody knows me. I'm all for hustling. I'm all for grinding. But you also got to make sure that you take care of yourself physically so that you can continue to hustle. Because if you don't sleep, you don't take care of yourself, you don't eat right, or whatever the case may be, how can you really hustle? Let's just be honest here. Like, you can't really do that.
Right. Exactly, man. Like, to your point, for real, like, if you ain't taking time to, we call it R&R, rest and reset, rest and recharge, rest and relax, whatever you want the acronyms to mean to you. If you don't take the time to do those things, how you gonna get back on the flow? How you gonna get back on the hustle, like you said? So your mind is going to be programmed to keep going and keep going and keep going until you, as a person, you have to realize that, all right, man, something ain't feeling right with my body. Something ain't feeling right with my mental health, because it can also affect your mental health and your physical health. And now you all over the place. You scatterbrained. You don't know what you need to do because you thrown off now. You unorganized. And me personally, I hate being unorganized. When I feel myself being all over the place and scatterbrained, that's why I know, let me put that phone on do not disturb for a minute. Let me put the tablet down. Let me relax my mind from school, because I'm back in school myself, trying finishing up my master's once and for all. I like let me separate myself, not necessarily isolate myself from anyone, but let me separate myself from people, because sometimes you do need a break from people. You know what I'm saying? You've been on the hustle, you've been on the go, so at some point you're gonna be around people that, you know what I'm saying, that you hustling with, and it's just like, nah, man, let me take time for myself, man. Let me, like you said, let me read the Bible, let me pray, let me meditate, let me cook, let me listen to some music, you know what I'm saying, something that's gonna help you to recharge and regroup. And that's what we all need to do, man. I preach this every time when I talk to people, man. Self-care is your best friend, man. Self-care is gonna be your best friend. Like, you working 40 plus hours a week, man, you need to take your off day and give that opportunity to yourself, because you owe it to yourself. You've been hustling all week, you've been working all week. You owe yourself, you know what I'm saying, a day to relax, a day to be lazy, man. Like, don't spend your lazy day still working. Then what's the purpose? Like, what's the purpose of you even trying to take a day off? Then you might as well go ahead and work 24/7, 365, 366 on a leap year. So no, like, take the time to focus on you, man. And self-care is essential. It's very essential, man.
Hey man, look, you speaking facts, because it with my job, I know I typically have a 40 hour a week job, but with what I do a lot that's not necessarily in the office as well. So besides me in my office 8+ hours a day, Monday through Friday, I'm at various sporting events on campus, whether it be football, soccer, baseball, softball, basketball, after hours. I'm doing a lot on weekends, whatever the case may be. I'm doing that. So I'm always on the grind. So it's always been crucial for me, especially being down here in Miami, to find that time to just relax and just take care of me. So what I did was I took all of next week off. I took next week off because I just need that time to regroup, to refresh, to take care of myself mentally, spiritually. I need that time to just rest and relax. I set on my email one of them automatic replies when someone emails me and tell them that I won't be in my office. I'll have limited access to my email. I'll get back to you when I can, but I will be back in the office on July 24th. And I'm sticking to that because like no matter how many times I want to try to be like, let me just see what's going on, check back and see what's going on. I need to make sure that I take care of myself and focus on what I need to do, that focus on me at the end of the day, or focus on me and God at the end of the day. So, because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't have this stuff. So that it's just crucial that you make that time for yourself. Take a day, take a week, whatever you need to do to take care of yourself, to take care of your inner self as well as your outer self. Please do so. I encourage it. It's going to be beneficial for you in the long run versus you just constantly grinding, and all that lack of sleep is going to come back to you at a worse time. And trust me, you don't want that to happen.
Really don't want that to happen at all, man. Like you said, man, your time is your time, man. Because at the end of the day, we only here for a certain time. So if we sitting over here constantly working and grinding and we took no time to really just chill out, man, we losing days, man. We losing days of our lives. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like you said, man, take them PTO days. If you know you accrued all them days, that's because you know you worked hard for them days. You was on the grind for all them days. So utilize them days. You getting paid for it.
Exactly.
Who wouldn't want to take time off and get paid for it? You know what I'm saying? A person like me, I work so much. It's so funny we talking about PTO because I looked at my PTO just yesterday and I looked at all the hours that I accrued throughout this year and I'm like, bruh, it's cool that I got all these hours, but it ain't cool that I ain't taking all the times off either.
Okay.
So I made it a vow to myself. I'm like, I'm taking some days off in August because July, we almost done with it. So I'm like, let me just go ahead and rock July out, and then I'm gonna take my time off in August. But I say that to say, you put the work in, why not put the time in to regroup and to just focus on you, man. You don't even necessarily have to go out of town. If you want to go out of town, go out of town. That to me personally, I love to travel too. So get away from your environment. That's one of the best things that you can do. But if you know you don't have the time or the luxury to do that, spend time at home. You know what I'm saying? You in your safe place when you at home too. And it been plenty of times where I took time off and I was just at home chilling for a whole week. I wasn't looking at my emails. I ain't answering my work phone. As a matter of fact, I turn my work phone off when I'm on PTO. So that way I'm not obligated to look at my phone when I'm off work. You know what I'm saying? I'm not compelled to focus on work when I'm supposed to be focusing on vacation. So that's why I always encourage people. I encourage my staff too. I'm like, look, take your time off, man. Do something that you know that's gonna keep you in your happy place. Do something that you know that's gonna keep you sane. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about what we got going on at work when you ain't at work. Don't worry about it because all you doing is you just focusing on the wrong things, and then you're gonna come back to work mad because your vacation got ruined because you were focusing on something that you don't need to be focusing on. Take time to maintain your body, maintain your peace.
Exactly. And having peace and maintaining it is so important because I prefer to have all the peace in the world than to deal with all of the stress and panic and stuff. Because yes, we deal with stressful situations. We deal with stressful things at work, in personal life, whatever the case may be. But we need that time to just break away, even if it's for a bit, to just be like, okay, I need to regroup. I need to reprogram, rebuild myself. I need to reset, recharge because I can't keep going like this without making sure that I'm taken care of. I can't continue to help other people if I don't help myself. I can't continue to be there for other people if I can't be there for myself. I need to make that time and effort, because at the end of the day, as much as I like helping people, as much as I like encouraging people, I need to encourage myself. I need to help myself and make sure that I'm good. I need to make sure that I do my own due diligence so that I can be there for myself as much as I am there for other people. And that's what I've had to learn the hard way, because I like being able to help people. I love helping people, being there however I can if I'm able to, but learning when to say no. Learning when to say no, you're not able to, learning when to walk away, learning that it's okay to say no. And how that other person takes it is not on you. That's on them. You doing yourself a service by just taking care of yourself, putting yourself first. You'll be doing a disservice if you neglected to take care of yourself just for the sake of trying to make other people happy. That's not what we on earth to do. I'm not here to make anybody happy. I'm here to tell it like it is. If you don't like it, okay, that's you. That's you. I'm gonna keep telling it like it is. I'm gonna tell the truth, whether you like it or not. It is what it is.
Talk to him, Sly. Talk that talk, Sly. Man, I'm so glad you said that, man, because I was a recipient of always saying yes. I was a yes man. You know what I'm saying? And if I told
Same.
somebody no, I felt guilty and ended up saying yes, let's do it. But I'm
Mm-hmm.
glad you spoke them gems on that, man, because you do need to learn how to tell someone no, not today. And you, like you said, they feel some type of way about it. Oh well, they can take that up between them, and God. But
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying. But for you, you know that you had to make a decision on your own, because at the end of the day, you know you better than anyone else on this earth. You
Mm-hmm.
know how you can operate. You know how you mob. So if you're not feeling it, man, don't be disrespectful with it, of course.
Yeah,
But
right.
tell them, yeah, not today, man. I don't have a lot going on, man. I need this to be me time, and I respect that. You know what I'm saying? I respect someone saying, let me have a day off to myself, and opposed to saying, yes, I'm gonna do this and then renege on the whole thing. Now
Exactly.
that's where the disrespect come in. At.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you knew you were tired all along, just be upfront with it. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to fake the fault to please me. Personally, I don't like being a people's pleaser, and I don't want nobody being people pleasers to me. Keep it straight up, keep it solid with me. If you ain't feeling it, you just ain't feeling it. We can try it again another time. You know what I'm saying? I respect that wholeheartedly rather than you saying yes, knowing that in your mind and in your spirit it's telling you no, and you renege on me and I don't hear nothing back from you. Man, bro, you spoke a word on that part, man.
Look, you just said, because I was the same way, being a yes person. And people who know me know I had this problem saying yes to everybody, being there for everybody. Yes, I'll do this for you. Yes, I'll help you with this. Yes, I can do this. Yes, I can do that. But I had to get to a point where I'm just like, you know what? I'm tired. I'm frustrated, and I'm more so frustrated because I'm tired. I don't mind helping people, but I'm tired, and I need to just take a step back. I need to do this I need to do me. I need to focus on me at the end of the day, because I can't keep running on low fuel. I can't keep running on no fuel. Because there were times when I went days without sleeping, weeks without sleeping. College was a prime example. And I can't keep doing that because my body needs the rest that it needs. My body needs the nutrients that it needs in order for me to keep moving, to keep moving forward, to keep progressing forward. But I need to make sure that I take care of myself and put what I need inside of me to pour into myself, and to have the right kind of things that I need poured into me, because I can't be no yes person anymore. I was tired of it. I'm no longer doing that. I'm no longer trying to be no people pleaser or anything like that. You like me, you like me. You hate me, you hate me. At the end of the day, what you can't deny is the fact that I ain't here to be liked. A lot of people like me. Okay, that's cool. I'm cool with that. You don't like me. I know plenty of people who don't like me. What do I say to that? I don't care. I don't care at this point. Like, look, we've come too far in life to worry about who likes us and who doesn't. And I've heard a quote saying, like, if everybody likes you, then you doing something wrong. because like there's bound to be somebody who don't like you, maybe for what you do, for how you act or whatever. People ain't gonna like you at the end of the day, but at the end of it's just what it is, and I'm gonna take care of you regardless of what anybody thinks. It's important to me that I take care of myself, and you need to make it a priority to take care of yourself, point blank, period.
Point blank, period. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Mm-hmm.
You are your best friend.
Come
And
on.
you're gonna be your worst enemy if you don't take care of yourself. I'm just telling
Yeah.
you that right now.
Yeah.
Because people out here can be enemies and they can be your friends, but at the end of the day, you are your best friend. You are your worst enemy. So if
Mm-hmm.
you want to drain your energy out for someone else, that's on you. If
Mm-hmm.
you want to sit here and be scatterbrained because you're trying to put money in somebody else's pocket, that's on you. If
Mm-hmm.
you want to sit here and be in someone else's drama that ain't got no affiliations to you, that's
That's
on
on
you.
you.
So you got to protect your energy and you got to protect your peace because nobody else is going to do it for you. The only other person that can do it for you and will do it for you and shall do it for you is God. So anybody else in this world, if they don't like you, so what? If they want to shoot the middle finger up at you at your face, so what? They shoot a middle finger at you because you want to take care of yourself. Put both of your palms and hands together and get on your knees and pray for them. Because at the end of the day, you got to do what you got to do, and God called
Mm-hmm.
you to do what He asked of you to do. So it don't matter what anyone else has to say about what you do.
Come on now. Come on. Preach, preacher. Come on now. You, you just said something there. Look, like you said, someone put the middle of the finger up to you. Just get on your knees, put your palms together, and pray for them. I'm praying for you regardless if you like me or not. I pray that God has mercy on you. I pray that all is well, that God blesses you, whatever the case may be. But what I ain't gonna do is let you phase me. I ain't gonna let what your words say. I ain't gonna let what your actions or middle fingers or whatever phase me or change my character because you don't like the fact that I'm taking care of myself. Now, if the shoes were on the other foot, you would want that same respect and somebody making sure that you take care of yourself. But people
Come
don't
on.
like it when it's the other way around. People don't
Come on.
people don't want to be held accountable because it feels like it's an attack. And that's the problem. It's not an attack when someone's trying to make sure that you do better, trying to make sure that you on top of your best game ever. It's not an attack. If you feel like it's an attack, it's probably because 99% of the time you're doing something you ain't supposed to be doing. And that's just what it is. So I'm gonna take care of me. Perry's gonna take care of him. We gonna make sure we take care of ourselves so that we can take care of other people and help other people to the best of our ability if we're able to. And if I'm not able to help you, I'll be like, okay, I'm not able to help you, but I can point you in the direction of someone who can help you. You know, just so I may not be able to help you personally, but I may know somebody who can help you. That doesn't mean that I don't care about you. That just means I need to take care of me. And that's the biggest thing that people need to understand. Just because I say no, that doesn't mean I don't care about you. I just need to protect my own energy, my peace, my investment, my biggest investment. I need to make sure that I'm taken care of. So that way I can be able to be of assistance to somebody, however that may be, if I'm able to. But that doesn't mean that I don't love you. That doesn't mean that I don't care about you. That doesn't mean I'm not your friend. People will just automatically assume that that's the end all be all. You say no. Oh, he said no. Oh, they don't care about me no more. They don't love me no more. Stop whining. Stop whining for God. Jeez, man. It just gets on my nerves. It grinds my gears, man.
No, it's funny that you said that, man, because people, when you tell somebody no and they say you that, oh, they don't care about me no more, that's already thinking error right there. If
Mm-hmm.
I told you no, it's because I do care about you. Because if I was to help you in a fragile mindset, then you gonna look at me like, oh, he tripping, oh, he
Mm-hmm.
pressed, he full of drama, he's
Mm-hmm.
problematic. I don't want to have nothing to do with him. So it's
Exactly.
like, which one you want? You want me to be fragile and be just pessimistic about everything while I'm helping you, or do you want me to take the time off to regroup for myself so that way I can come back on a more positive light and have that positive vibration to be able to be the source or the source of the source? You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And I'm glad you said that. You may not be the source, but you know someone who can equally help that person out that
Mm-hmm.
you wish you can help out. So you still caring about someone, even though it's not you doing the work directly. you still pointing them to someone that you know that can help out. So at all equal to you still caring. You just not the one doing it this time because you so used to instilling your energy. Now that you need to bring your energy back, you got somebody else who ready to instill their energy. So that way you can talk to that person. You and that person may become friends. I helped you make another new friend in case I'm not able to help you out. And now we all in this inner circle of vibes. We all in the inner circle of being able to help each other. Each one teach one.
Boy, come on now. Come on, P. Brown. You done said something there, man. That's what it's about. Like, come on now. That doesn't mean I don't care about you. Like you said, it doesn't mean that. I still care about you. You just got to understand that just like I would want you to take care of yourself, wouldn't you want me to take care of myself? Instead of me just saying yes, yes, yes to you all the time? Or do you just want a yes person? If you want a yes person that just constantly saying yes to you, you got the wrong person. Because that is not going to be me. That is not going to be me anymore. I refuse to deal with that. I will make sure that I take care of myself so that I can help other people that understand where I'm coming from and also understand that they need to take care of themselves just like I need to take care of myself. And we have that equal understanding, because if you want a yes person, you better go somewhere else with that, because you don't come over here.
Right, right, right. And being a yes person, being a yes man, that's unhealthy boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
That's unhealthy boundaries. You got to set healthy boundaries for yourself, and you got to set healthy boundaries for other people. And if you constantly being a yes man, that you creating an unhealthy situation, because now that one time you tell them no, they shooting the middle fingers up in your face, and now they going on about their business. So go ahead and set the precedence right then and there. I'm not gonna always be available, but I will point you to someone or something that is available, and then when I become available again, you got me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so many people just don't know how to say no. And like I said, I was a recipient of that, man, and it bit me in my ass, pardon my language, in the process. So I had to learn how to say no. And ever since then, it only made me feel better to know that I care enough about myself to be able to focus on me, so that way I can be able to focus on helping others, man.
Exactly. Like, I'm not, and it's so important, dude. It's so important, man. And I just need someone to have that understanding, just like I needed that understanding. That's what it's about at the end of the day. We can't keep going like this. You need to set a healthy boundary for your friendship as well, because if your friendship is based on saying yes, yes, yes all the time just for the sake of having someone to call your friend, that's not really a friendship. That's just someone using you constantly, because that person knows that you ain't gonna say no to them. They know that you're gonna do something for them, that you're gonna be there for them, that you're gonna do a favor for them every single time while they're out doing whatever they're doing. And you're not even a part of that, because you're not really considered their friend. You're just someone that they can go to, that they know that you're just gonna say yes to. But that's not a friendship. That's not a friendship at all. That's just someone using you. And I would not want you to be used for the sake of a friendship, quote unquote. That ain't what real friendship is. If that's what your friendship is, you need to reevaluate your circle. You need to reevaluate your friendships. Do you have friends in your circle that use you? Do you use your friends as well? Because people worry about if your friends are using you. Do you use your friends, whether you know it or not? You got to look in the mirror as well, because we've done it at times as well. Like, do you use your friends? Because if you're the kind of person who has used your friends from time to time, you need to look in the mirror and you need to hold yourself accountable and be honest about it.
Ooh, you ruffling feathers.
Hey,
You
look.
ruffling some feathers.
Well, cluck. Well, cluck.
You, yes, 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 yes. You gotta understand the difference in who's your friend and who's your little personal secretary, as I call it.
Come on.
You gotta understand, man. Your friends ain't gonna want you to run yourself ragged, man. They know that you tired, man. They ain't gonna sit here and still ask you to do something for them. Nah, man, you ain't no personal
Mm-hmm.
secretary, man. Even in your relationship, if you got a significant other, if you got a girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife, and they see you
Mm-hmm.
stressed out, man, a real marriage, a real relationship ain't gonna sit here and still make you go out here and do X, Y, and Z, knowing that you
Oh,
tired from doing,
yeah.
man. That ain't no marriage. That's a secretary. So no, if you one of those types of people, man, we ain't in the same food chain. Because the
Ah.
way I look out for my friends, if I see my friends stressed out, man, I'm not gonna bother them. I'm gonna talk to them and encourage them, but I'm not gonna
Mm-hmm.
tell you like, hey, bro, let's go out to eat, man. I know you tired and you don't want to do nothing. You already expressed to me that you don't want to do nothing, but no, bro, you going, you coming out. No, if I see that it's really bothering you that you really just need time for yourself, man, as long as you ain't finna do nothing goofy, then I'm gonna let you have that time to yourself, man. I am. But
Mm-hmm.
people gotta understand, man, like going back to what I said, it goes to boundaries. You have to have healthy boundaries in your friendships. You have to have healthy boundaries in your relationship, your marriage, your work relationship, because you got to have some sort of relationship at work. You got to have healthy boundaries. And
Yep.
if you it's unhealthy, you need to really evaluate and reevaluate to see where it's at. So that way you can get it back in line or cut it off. Because if it's not going to be in line, then go ahead and cut the line. Go ahead and cut
Mm.
the line.
Man, I'm telling you, that is so true. You got to do some reevaluating. Here is what I want everyone to do. Whoever's listening, I need you to do something for me or do something for us. Reevaluate your circle. I really want you to think about it. Do you have any friends that you feel like use you? That you constantly say yes to them. They use you because they know that you're gonna be there, that you know they're gonna keep saying yes, or vice versa. Do you use your friends in any way, shape, or fashion that you know that if you were to ask them to do something, they're just gonna constantly keep saying yes? If that's the case, you got to change some things, man. You got to reshift some things, man, because that's not a friendship. Like Perry said, that's a personal secretary. And I don't need a personal secretary. If I want a personal secretary, I'll go out and hire one. But as far as friendships, I don't need a personal secretary. I need friends, actual friends who look out for me, know that I need to take care of myself and understand and respect that. And I want to do the same for them. And I'll be there to encourage them and vice versa. But we give each other space because you know what they say, absence makes the heart grow fonder. So, like, we give each other space however we need it. And that's how it is, man. Just at the end of the day, we just got to make sure that we take care of ourselves, take care of our inner selves, take care of our outer selves. We're not machines. And even if we were, we go through wear and tear. We need some repairs. We need, just like cars, you need to go through an oil change. You got to put some antifreeze in your car. You gotta get some new windshields or whatever. You gotta take care of your car, just like you could take care of your cars and your phones and electronics and stuff. Take care of yourself. If you care about
Yep,
yourself as much as you take care of your cars and electronics, you'll be in a much better place.
yep. Like you said, man, tires tires wear off and then you have a blowout. If you don't take care of them tires before it gets out of hand, you're gonna blow out. That's the
Exactly.
same way with us, man. You don't take care of yourself, you gonna burn out. You gonna blow up. And that, let's go ahead and talk about. Let's go ahead and talk about that. Let's talk to him real quick. So you blow out, and then you gonna blow up on everybody because now you ain't even taking time. You didn't even take time to even reevaluate yourself and regroup yourself to even be on a more stable mind. So now you blowing up on everybody. Now, not only you don't have friends, you ain't got nobody to talk to. You live on your own, and now you realizing, dang, maybe I should have taken this time away from everything, man. I had a lot going on, had a lot on my plate. Now I took
Mm-hmm.
it out on everybody. Now I ain't got no resources.
Woo, woo. Boy, you done woo woo. Boy, like you said, just I tell you, gonna blow out, you gonna burn that rubble. It ain't gonna be good either. Woo, woo. You gotta take care of yourself, man. Just like you gotta put air in your tire, you gotta replace, change the tires and everything. You got to make sure that you take care of yourself. Regroup, refresh, exercise, whatever you need to do. It is crucial. We are both trying to tell you all that you need to take care of yourself. Take care of yourself, please. We are encouraging you, strongly encouraging you, and recommending that you do so because if you want to keep going in life and keep hustling and grinding for what your dreams and stuff and what God has called you to do, you need balance. You need a good work-life balance. You need to find that time to take care of yourself. Take time off from work. Use that PTO. I'm gonna say it again. Use that PTO. If you got PTO built up for a good bit of time, use that PTO. If it's for a day, for a week, whatever, use that PTO. I encourage it. I'm using mine. Perry's used his. I'm encouraging you. Use your PTO, please. Personal time off. Come on now. It's personal time off, meaning it's
It's
time off.
personal time off, right?
Exactly. It's time off for your personal stuff, not professional, personal. That means take care of you at the end of the day. Because we can take care of other people and help other people all day. But if we can't take care of ourselves and help ourselves, what good is that going to do for us trying to help other people? Ain't going to do
Right.
no good at all, man. So I just wanted, but I'm tell you something. Boy, P Brown, he done really preached today. P Brown really preached today. So I just wanted to give shout out to him. He done preached today. Ambitious P Brown done preached today, and he done stirred me up in my spirit. So, so
And man, you set the tone for this topic right here, man. Cause sure, we've been through a lot the last few weeks, man. This topic
hey,
was the epitome of everything that we done, like physically. We speaking this because it recently happened, so we
yeah.
had to speak this out for those who may be battling with learning how to promote self care, things like that, man.
Hey man, look, we love you guys. We appreciate you guys. This is why we're telling you guys, please take care of yourself. Use that PTO, like I said, and just make sure that you're taken care of so that you can better assist other people and better go on for your dreams and going for what God has purposed and called you to do. So, with that being said, thank you guys again for listening. As always, this is the Purposeful Journey podcast. This is your boy Sylvester, aka Sly.
Here, P Brown or Mr. Ambitious or Ambitious P Brown,
Hey
whatever you
man.
want to call it.
Hey, we love you guys. We'll definitely see you guys real soon on the next episode. And stay tuned for the fun, man. Y'all take it easy.
Episode 5, you ready?